button does nothing. At all. Literally nothing. Unless you have the one thing in the building that no one usually has. Authority. So, why do we have a button in elevators that basically doesn't work? And who can actually use it? Let's break this down, because the truth is a lot weirder than you may think. Okay, so you've been there. You're late, the doors are taking forever to close, and you're mashing the close door button like it owes you money. But nothing happens. And that's the point. Most elevators in the US are required by ADA regulations to keep their doors open long enough for anyone using mobility devices to be able to get in. If the elevator closed the moment you press the button, that would be a liability nightmare. So the button is there, but by default, the elevator is like, yeah, buddy, I hear you, but you're not getting these doors closed any faster. But here's the catch. The button can work, just not for you. It works when the elevator is in firefighter mode, the mode only activated by emergency personnel using a key switch. In that mode, firefighters need full manual control to keep the doors shut while they operate inside. So the button isn't fake. It's just not meant for normal people. It's like a VIP feature that you'll never get access to unless you fight fires, manage the building, or know a guy who knows a guy with a key. And honestly, your landlord probably doesn't even have this key. This is where it gets fun. In psychology, there's something called a placebo button, a control that exists purely to make you feel like you have power. Crosswalk signals, some of those are placebos. Office thermostats, some are placebos as well. And the elevator closed door button kind of earns that reputation. Not because engineers are trying to trick you, but because your need to feel in control is stronger than the elevator's need to obey you. Now here's the twist. There are elevators where the button does work normally. Older systems, privately owned buildings, non-ADA installations, or elevators that were never updated. So you might occasionally hit the button, boop, and the doors snap shut like, say less. And then you think, oh, this one works. I knew it. But no, you just found a relic. So why not just remove it? Because the same button that does nothing for you becomes absolutely essential during emergencies. It's the difference between a firefighter keeping smoke out of an elevator car or not. The button stays because elevators aren't designed around convenience. They're designed around safety. You're not the main character here, the firefighters are. And that's the funny part. We think of buttons as these little machines that respond to us. But in reality, most of them exist to manage us. Control isn't always real. Sometimes it's just the illusion that keeps a system running smoothly. So go ahead, keep tapping that closed door button. You may not control the elevator, but at least you're controlling your moment of panic. If you like this breakdown of a common mystery, I've got more coming out just like this. So subscribe before the doors close. Literally. They're still open because of ADA regulations. You'll be fine.